Hey guys, that was weird. Game crashed. I'm back. Had to close the game, so everything I did wiped. Very annoying.
I'll be with you, Kumash. My father sent me to get...
I've got nothing. Clear off.
Father says if you don't pay up, he'll come here himself and hammer those nails into your hairy arse.
I'd like to see him try. Fuck off, you bastard, or your old man will be pulling those nails out of you. You son of a whore. How dare you speak to me like that? Didn't your thieving father teach you any... Bye-bye. Now. Come on then. You're going to cry now. Herrgott.
This is where it crashed before.
Get off! I give up. Take what you want. It's not much, but it's all I have. You understand?
He has nothing. Well, all he had was what he owed us for. No, what the fuck? This fucking game. Dude. Hang on. Graphic settings. Hopefully that helps with drop off.
Welcome.
Greetings.
Hmm.
We're with you.
I'm with you, Henry.
How are you?
Father sent me. We're forging a sword for Sir Radzig, and the Chamberlain has the crossguard and pommel. Father had them engraved in Sasab.
Right. They're here. The Chamberlain gave them to us for you. We looked them over. Beautiful work. I've never seen anything so fine.
I can't wait to see the sword. Just make sure you don't botch it.
When did I ever botch anything?
Where shall I start?
Ah, shut up and give me what I want, or I'll kick your ass this evening.
Right away, your roach.
Magnificent. Shame I can't keep the sword for myself. Well, I better go if we're to get the job done by this evening.
Godspeed. See you later in the tavern.
Certainly will. After today's work, the ale might even be on me.
Hey, Pip, do you want to learn something?
No.
Have you recovered from yesterday's great wound?
No, it was nothing. Except Mother noticed and had a word or two to say about it.
No mother's happy when her son starts to take an interest in swords. Where there's weapons, there's death. The question is, what do you want?
I don't want to rot in this hole forever. I feel like I don't belong here. I want to live and see the world. The world's a dangerous place and I need to know how to protect myself.
Spoken like a man. And as it happens, today's your last chance. I have to leave. So, are you ready to get stuck in?
Yes.
All right, I'll wait on the ground by the sheepfold as usual.
Do I have... Hopefully he has a sword for me to borrow.
So, can we get started?
We can.
Good. And since today's the last time we'll be seeing each other, you can show me everything I've taught you so far. Very well. Let's start with the basics. Keep moving. Your life depends on it. All right. Now try to hit me. You have to put your weight into your attack. If you just fiddle around, you'll get nowhere. Try slashing from different sides. Unpredictability is the key. Never repeat yourself. All right. Good. Very good. Very good. Not bad. Fine. The point of the blade is for stabbing. Try it a few times. Very good. Fine. Fine. Good. Let's try something else. One strike, I can fend off without a sweat. But if you chain your strikes, I'll have a much harder time. As soon as you land one blow, follow it with another. Very good. Alright, that's enough. I don't know about you, but I'm tired and thirsty. Remember though, train hard. No one becomes a master swordsman overnight. You have to work and work. And the main thing is to use what you've learned in real combat. There's nothing better than experience, believe me.
Do I get to keep my... I get to keep my sword.
Henry, I'm glad you
Kettles for water, baskets for goods, and torches for the night. I have it all.
I have the pleasure of your visit again soon.
Insulting our king.
What once? I said only the truth. Sigismund has done all the
He had to abduct the king. He had to lure his cousin Prokop into a trap and imprison him. He had to invade with his army of Tatars and besiege Gutenberg.
Why not? What is this Wenceslas for a king? The empire is falling asunder in his hands. The German counts elected Ruprecht of the Palatinate as king, because your Wenceslas would not go to their deeds even.
German counts, traitor.
Now even the Pope.
God be with you, Henry.
I'm with you, Matthew. What's going on here?
Deutsches Shed.
What?
Just listen and you'll hear for yourself.
Someone has to bring order and reunite the empire.
What do I care about the Austrians? And nowadays, not even the devil himself can keep up with all the orders. Which is the right way? The one in Rome or the next?
Do not blaspheme, Alex.
It's true, though. Wenceslas is the king of Bohemia. Bohemian nobles are on his side. To hell with Rosenberg and his cabal. So that's it. Stay loyal to the king. And if he heard you talking like this, he would have you whipped like a dog.
Your deal will soon have nothing left to rule. Jobs had to sell Luxembourg to help your king. South Bohemia is with Sigismund
don't
and
forget about Putin. When Germans like you kissed Sigismund's feet to keep their heads.
Yes, but
Goodman Deutsch, this is pointless. Let us talk of more pleasant things.
Deutsch has gone too far. Wenceslas is our rightful king.
Deutsch is an idiot. Well, what can you do?
I might have an idea. Deutsch deserves to be taught a lesson. Doesn't he, Fritz?
Tu vois, Marquis. You should give him a proper hiding.
Are you mad? Do you want to end up in the pillory?
Don't listen to Fritz. I've got a better idea. Deutsch was talking such shit, it made me think of that huge Parlement. You know, the one right next to his freshly whitewashed house.
You think we should redecorate for him? Count me in.
Well, I'd rather torch it, to be honest. But don't success all day.
What do you say?
That one's missing a chromosome or got an extra one or something.
Father, a few other things. We're finishing Saratzik's sword.
Come on. Doing a few handfuls of manure is not going to take all day.
And it's our duty to defend the honor of our king.
So,
How?
are you with us?
Do I not get a choice?
Oh well. Father can wait a while.
My words exactly.
I knew you wouldn't miss out on all the fun. Let's go.
Damn it, where'd they go? There they are.
So are we doing this or not?
Wait. We have to check that the coast is clear.
Why? Deutsch is in the tavern.
But maybe you noticed after all these years that he has a wife and a son.
And that's a problem?
Aye, it is. Henry, you go mirror her away sometime.
Why me? Because you're the clever one.
Yeah.
Welcome.
What do you want, lad?
I just went by the tavern and your husband was in there talking nonsense. I thought someone should take him home before he gets himself in trouble.
What sort of nonsense?
Well, he kept saying that Sigismund was right, and King Wenceslas is a drunkard, that sort of thing. Some people took exception, so I thought...
God almighty, the fool. Next thing he'll start on about the popes.
He might have mentioned the popes too.
Thank you for telling me. I just hope I can catch him before he gets into another fight.
Okay. I can't they're not wearing gloves.
What are you waiting for, soldier? Fire the trebuchet! For king and country!
King and country, my ass. This is all good, clean, fun.
Nearly as good as having that traitor in the pillar. Nearly. Now that would be sweet.
That's for Sigismund!
Woohoo! Eat shit, Dodgers.
You bastards! What the fuck do you think you're doing?
Hey, Hans, can't you see? We're decorating your house for you.
It's like your old man was saying in the tavern about that traitor Sigismund. We're just doing what we have to do.
Oh, sons! Let's make those smiles off your faces!
Oh, I'd like to see you try. What are you doing here, Spizek? Hanging out with this boxy Deutscher? Maybe you'd like to try out the latest German fashion.
This game is wild.
Fucker!
I'll make you pay for that.
Stop right now! The catch ball is on its way.
We better fucking run to your mate.
Why can't we run? Like, what's going on with that? Let me look up the controls. Circle is sprint. Square is jump. Okay.
What are you at?
Here you are. Good health. Huh.
Hang on.
Alright. As you wish.
God save, my lovely. You're looking...
You
Your beauty, of course.
Oh, noble sir. I'm as honored.
I need ale for father.
A pitcher as usual?
Aye. Bring me a cool one for my son.
But of course. You are?
Thanks.
It's on me today. You can pay me back this evening.
Out of the question. Here you go. And this evening I'll have something more for you.
I can't wait.
Thanks. You'll have something to look forward to this evening.
You too. Oh, by the way, that shifty-looking fellow was asking after you.
Vanya?
I suppose. He's a man who makes his coin robbing honest wayfarers. I'm sure of it. I'll be happy when he's gone for good. But what in heaven's name are you up to with him?
He promised to teach me how to use a sword.
What use would that be to you?
Enough. You sound just like father. I'll be going now. See you this evening.
How? I've got something special for you.
Is that so? Now what would that be?
Your favorite, Sabier Schnapps.
Really? You're an angel.
I hope you thank me properly later.
Bet I will.
I started fighting with the friends. I started beating up this guy.
that Deutsch out.
That was pretty close, eh?
That old bastard didn't stand a chance.
True, but I'm worried that fucker Hans will snitch on us.
Well, then I'll snitch on him. And anyway, what can they do to us for throwing a bit of dung?
Good point. It's not as if anyone really likes language.
It's a good thing your uncle warned us.
Well-behaved girl like that. I'm surprised she didn't call the catch pole.
She must have seen the flyers.
What do you mean?
Because he fancies her. And I think maybe she likes the look of him too.
Shut up, you idiot.
Anyway, nice job at the Deutsches. Never a dull moment with you lot.
Too high.
What did you actually do in Gutenberg? Oh, all sorts. Had to be able to put your hand to anything if you wanted to make a living. But I was never far from iron. I'd like to see Gutenberg sometime. I'll take you there one day, never fear. It's a beautiful city. But in the end, you'll learn the best places here by the Sassa. And do you know Sir Radzig well? We've known each other. About time. Have you got everything I wanted?
I have charcoal, the hilt, and the arrow. Start.
Good job. Let's have it then, son. Well done.
Right. Let's see what kind of job the master in Sasau did for us. Look at that, lad. That's what I call craftsmanship.
What does the inscription mean?
Damned if I know. Does it look like Czech to me? Latin, maybe? Lord Radzig ordered it. This will be the finest sword I've ever made. You got the charcoal? Good. Fire up the forge. Put it all together. By the way, someone paid me a call. I reckon you might know what it was about.
Not sure.
Really? Because I'm pretty sure you and your friends threw dung at Deutsch's freshly whitewashed house. He was here with the catchpole earlier. It was not a friendly visit. What got into you, Hal?
That Deutsch was talking treason in the tavern about Sigismund and the king. He got what he deserved.
Got what he deserved. You can go and clean up the mess you made and apologise to him.
God damn it.
Traitor, look. The German pays well. Having my son in the pillory helps nothing and nobody, least of all the king. You understand?
Yes.
Look me in the eye. Do you understand?
I understand.
Good. And we'll never have this conversation again.
So you think it's right to let traitors speak ill of our king?
The boy gets caught making a fool of himself. He still hasn't learned his lesson. So Deutsch spouts rubbish and you turn into a common thug. You might win a fight with France, but you never win an argument. Remember, Henry, if you want to convince someone that they're wrong, try using your mouth not your fists.
Furnace is ready.
Right, we'll do the grip. I'll heat it up, and when I take it out, you slip the grip on so it fits exactly. You know what you're doing.
This can be like a little mini game here.
Do it.
Wouldn't he have gloves on?
Good. Once more.
Why doesn't he have gloves on?
That's it. Done. Now file it down so it sits well in the hand. I'll prepare the guard.
Father, why did you leave Prague? Who ever heard of a master swordsmith making horseshoes in a village?
I had my reasons. And here I have your mother and you. Why would I want any other wife?
Do you remember Emperor Charles?
I do. Life was good under his reign.
Better than now.
He built half of Prague, a score of castles, had a bridge made over the Moldau, and founded a university. And all without a war. He knew how to win.
Better than Wenceslas.
Better by far. But Wenceslas doesn't have it easy. It's hard to step into the shoes of someone whose like is born only once 1,000 years.
What about Sigismund?
You think Charles would have brought an army down on his own people like Sigismund? No. Wenceslas may not be the equal of his father, but Sigismund, he brings shame to the royal name. How's it going? Give it here. We'll put it all together.
That grip doesn't deserve to be on that sword, though.
It's magnificent.
Indeed it is. The Lord be with you. My father sent me for those nails.
Good day to you, Teresa. They're ready. Will you fetch them for me, Hal? They're in the trunk in the living room.
Fuck, did I sell them?
Here are those nails you wanted.
Thanks. So, how's Bianca?
She's fine. Why do you ask?
Just wondering, will you be going to the dance this evening?
We will.
Maybe we'll see each other there. Anyway, mustn't keep you. I'll be on the way. That sword is truly beautiful.
Fine lass, eh? Now stop staring at her and come and see this. It's time for the trial by fire. We did a fine job.
I would expect nothing less from such a renowned swordsman.
Those days are gone, sir.
You haven't lost your skill,
Oh, they wrap the handle.
Would you like to try it?
Sir, what good is a sword to a commoner?
Try it.
Oh, terrible.
You still have a lot to learn. Ask your father to show you how. He knows what he's about.
Learning his trade will serve him better in life. So,
Perhaps. But who knows what the future holds for each of us. I see that you almost have it finished.
just need to polish them. Henry will bring it to you.
Excellent. Fine work, very fine. A sword such as this will bring honor to its bearer. What say you, Svan?
True, Sir Radzik. If I'd have had its like back in Nicopolis, things would have worked out differently. How odd to find such an accomplished swordsmith working in a place like this. A man of his talent would have no problem making a fortune in Prague or Vienna.
You're right. It's a very long and peculiar story.
I'd be glad to listen to it over a cup of wine, but duty calls, and I must leave. Here. Learn from your father. He truly is a...
Once it's ready, send your son up to me with it. Good work, Martin.
Sure.
It's been an honor, Sales. Have a safe journey to Saxony.
The honor is mine, Sir Radzik. Thank you.
Just blow each other, holy shit. Longest cutscene ever.
Long, peculiar history. That was a long time ago. I might tell you about it sometime, but not today.
You can teach me how to use it like Sir Radzik said.
Why?
Could come in useful. Maybe I'll travel a bit before settling down. I'd like to know more than the tavern on the green at the forge.
You know the trouble with an adventurous life? It can end before it gets started. I might teach you how to handle a sword, and then someone will shoot you with a crossbow as soon as you set foot outside the house.
You talk as if you've seen it happen.
A man my age has seen a lot. Being a blacksmith might bring no glory, but has its benefits, like keeping your head on your shoulders. I want to end my days in Skalitz, here, beneath the linden tree, by your other side.
So do I, one day. First, I'd like to see the world, meet new people.
Meet them, or beat them?
Meet. You have to keep going on about it.
Then you've no need to learn swordplay.
Messenger.
He was in a hurry. What's happened? Listen to me now. Listen carefully. Take the sword, go into the house, grab anything else from the trunk. Go to the castle. Hurry.
What about you?
Mother is in the village. I'll fetch her and follow right behind.
I'll go with you.
No. You do what I say right now. Give the sword to Sir Radzik. If anything happens, we'll take care of you. Use me.
Man, they were totally unprepared.
Quickly! We have to close the gates!
Move! Come on, we're closing!
Move in, people!
Come on!
We're running
Come
out of
on!
time! Oh, Henry! Thank God! Get inside, quick! We have to shut the
Get
gates!
ready, people! Come on!
Mind this for me.
Are you mad? You can't go back! Ah.
Get through the gates!
Did he kill her? Oh my god. Oh my god.
Come on, Hal! You can still make it! Run! Find a horse! Ride to town Lurk! Tell them what's coming! Warn them!
Run by the moat! There's a path down there! Jump down from the wall and flee!
He's not gonna hold that against us, is he? Hey, how's it going?
Don't touch me, or I'll kill you. Go to hell! Why wouldn't it let me? I really need a weapon. What am I missing?
Yeah, I'm supposed to have a sword. This is literally impossible without one. Oh, really? How are you supposed to save Teresa then? Okay. Thanks. I got confused because it said save Teresa. And I was like, oh, okay. Come on, son of a bitch. Yeah, it doesn't even let you punch. So yeah, you just gotta sprint. Take 3.
Animals!
Shit. Okay, so that's how you help Teresa. You just distract them with the horse. Sorry, I need to make sure I don't get cornered. I thought she was supposed to like hop on it or something. Alright. So you just basically make a commotion. What the heck, that villager just became a...
Hogy megjelennél itt, te szaros! Ja! Ja! Ja!
Yeah. 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 Yeah.
Did it save her though? I didn't get a. I shall see. Thank you for the tip.
Yeah. 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 Say, Jeff. Left. Talmurg is to the left, along the street.
The fuck?
Left. Talmurg is to the left, along the street.
Oh, the stupid horse.
Run for it! Flee!
Please,
To Talmurg!
there!
Run for it! Yeah. Yeah.
Oh my god, this controls, dude. So bad. Alright. There we go.
Quickly, everyone! Get your asses here!
Hey! Loose! Halt your Fuß in there!
Someone give him a drink. And bring hot wine and bandages. Tell me, who are you? And where are you from? What the hell's name happened?
I've come from Skalitz. They burned it to the ground. Slaughtered everyone.
Who? Who burned it to the ground?
A huge army. They attacked without warning. And they weren't Czechs or Germans either.
Who then?
I don't know. I've never seen armor like it or heard their language. Maybe Tatars?
Tartars, you say? Well, we'll deal with that later. First, let's have a look at that leg of yours. Put your teeth, boy. I'm gonna pull that hair out.
He's gonna pass out. Yeah. Yeah. I would say cliche, but probably reasonable.
Easy. Well done. You were lucky, lad. The arrow missed the bone. You only needed bandaging, and I've done that often enough before. War is a good teacher. Can you stand? There you go. As good as new.
Thank you.
If you idlers nothing better to do, get back to work. You'll have to speak to Lord Divish. Can you manage? Sir, this is a survivor from...
I heard. Tell me, boy, what exactly happened? Did you see the ensigns of the attackers? Were there any more survivors?
So, I don't know what army it was, but it was huge. Dozens of banners flying on the hill above Skalitz. The ones who did the slaughtering spoke a strange language. They burned Skalitz to the ground. But a lot of people took refuge in the castle. I wasn't part of it. And as I fled, they shouted from the battlements that I should come and warn you.
The soldiers the boy didn't recognize. They could be those Cumans of Sigismund's. It said they came to Hungary from the east, and now they're the core of his army. Sacking Gutenberg must have given him a taste for stolen silver.
Skalitz is a small castle, sir. If Sigismund attacks, they can't.
Indeed, Sir Robert. And our small garrison would be no help, even if we could risk sending it.
You think we're next in line?
Maybe. What's your name, boy?
I'm Henry, son of the Skalitz blacksmith.
I know him. Did he make it inside the castle? I'm sorry. It's in God's hands now. No one else can help us. Anyway, thank you for risking your neck to warn us. Robard, take care of him. Make sure he gets something to eat and some rest.
Yes, sir.
And get all the people inside the gates. We have to prepare for the worst. Make all the necessary arrangements.
As you command, sir.
No, I wonder why it doesn't show everything.
You've done well, lad. I'm sorry for your loss. You must be all done in. Why don't you go to the kitchen and have a good meal? Sorrow is easier to bear on a full stomach.
Damn it, I'm hungry.
Please tell me what happened in Skalitz. I have kin there.
Sigismund's army appeared out of nowhere. There were so many of them, not just infantry, but cavalry too. These foreign mercenaries with their strange helmets and the souls of beasts.
Heavens above.
They began murdering. They cut down anyone who didn't flee to the castle and destroyed everything in their path. Terrible cries of wounded and dying, never forgetting. It was only by some miracle I managed to take one of their horses and ride here.
How terrible. All the saints in heaven must have been watching over you to keep you alive. But you're safe here now.
Something to eat.
I'm confused. Okay, so she did get helped. Yeah, it did seem like that's what they were trying to do. Where is this kitchen they speak of? Oh, this is so confusing. Alright. I'll go there's not an objective marker. Is the kitchen? Here we go.
Ah, milady. You're fortunate our good lady Stephanie of Talmberg has graced us with a presence.
Lady, I'm honored.
So this is our brave young man. Welcome, lad. Bojana here will take care of you. No doubt you're tired and hungry.
Indeed. How could he not be, poor soul, after everything he's been through? He must be as hungry as a bear, aren't you, young master? Here you are, then. Eat your fill.
And a little wine to wash it down.
Thank you, my lady.
When you're done, you can go and rest with the grooms here, baby.
No, that won't do, Sir Robard. After all he's been through, he deserves a proper bed. Let him sleep in a lodge in the courtyard.
Certainly. Young Henry here is overwhelmed by your generosity.
Yes, yes. Thank you, my lady. May God reward you for your kindness.
Eat up now. You're in capable hands, so I'll leave you to it. Good night.
Good night, ma'am.
When you've done, you can sleep in the bedchamber of the courtyard lodge. And don't forget to take off those filthy boots before getting into bed.
Why are you taking Scarlets today? Must have been terrible. How did it happen?
I can tell you what happened. I don't understand it all. We were just going about our usual business when the soldiers came and began their slaughter. Anyone who couldn't flee to the castle was cut down. Destroyed everything. It's a miracle I escaped with my life.
Ah, Duck is so good. I love Duck. Shag, they're so cute. They taste so freaking good.
have a kin there.
I can tell you what happened. I don't understand.
Ah, this is so annoying. It's so hard to figure out where the fuck you're supposed to go. Here?
Hey, who's there?
Anything out of the ordinary. Report it immediately. Understood. Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
It is I, Henry. Forgive the intrusion. I didn't wake you, boy, did I?
My lady. No, not at all. But what brings you here at this hour?
I thought you could do with a little wine. It's just what you need to help you sleep.
My lady. Thank you. You really shouldn't. You could have sent a servant.
I was going to, but to tell you the truth, I couldn't sleep either. I thought of you while saying my
She
prayers.
seems weird.
Awful it must have been for you. I came to offer you solace, to let you know you're not alone.
Thank you kindly.
You're welcome. Now, Henry, I know this is all very new and strange for you.
You might be right. I'll tell you what happened. It was terrible, unexpected. The day started just like any other. Father sent me into town with some errands. A fellow by the name of Kunnish owed money to Father, who sent me to collect it. Only Kunnish had no intention of paying. It got a bit heated with everything happened. Kunnish still wouldn't cough up a coin. Father was too generous for his own good, letting even a scoundrel like that buy our credit.
Oh.
When I'd done all the errands, I headed back home. I promised Father I'd help him with his work, and I was looking forward to it. He was forging a sword for Sir Radzig. The sword was taking shape when Sir Radzig himself came to have a look at it. He praised Father's work and said that with his smithing skills, he could easily make a living in Prague or Vienna.
You don't say.
But Sigismund's horde was already on the horizon, ready to attack the town. A horde of soldiers was massed. Pennants flapped in the wind, the armour glinted in the sunlight, and the horses whinnied impatiently. They were waiting for Sigismund to give the command to attack.
Awful.
And then death descended on Scullies. Father told me to take shelter in the castle when he went to get Mother. She was stranded in the town, surrounded by Sigismund and butchers.
And then I saw him knocking down one human after another. I never saw him fight like that. But then the leader of Sigismund's raiding party, knights in full armour, saw Father and charged at him. Cut down my father without a thought. And then he turned on my mother. He murdered her in cold blood.
You poor boy. May the Lord have mercy on their souls.
I ran to the castle like our neighbours to take cover, but I didn't make it. I had to find another way to save myself. The men on the battlements called down to me to flee to Talmberg and warn you. I was lucky I knew a concealed path around the castle. I needed a horse to get to the safety of Talmberg and to warn the world.
And with all that was happening, you thought of others like a good Christian.
And I heard a scream. It was Teresa, the Rowlands. She'd been caught by a gang of Cuban savages who planned to violate her. I had Sir Radzig's sword, and even though there were several of them, they were better armed. I had to try and save them. I wanted there to be at least one person I'd helped. And I succeeded, even though it almost cost me my life. After that, I stole a horse from them and rode off.
Like a valiant knight.
I'll never forget that. It will haunt me for the rest of my life.
She probably died. Let's be honest. She probably still ended up suffering the same fate. There's no way she got away.
God alone knows why he let such things happen.
Poor boy. I understand your grief, but God is not to blame for the ills of this world. That is the work of Satan and those who do his bidding. Those who are corrupted by greed. My husband had some quarrel with Sir Havel Medic of Valdek, who decided to resolve it by force. He stormed the castle, burned down the village of Probist. Certainly, only he has many concerns. He had to rebuild Talmberg. After he was released, the king appointed him Burgrave of Prague Castle, and he was very busy. He had no time for me at all. But at least we were in the city. There was something going on.
The best years are still ahead of you.
We're here. Would that were true, lad. Would it were true. But what am I doing bothering you with this? You have troubles enough of your own. I'll go and let you sleep. I enjoyed our little talk, Henry. Good night. And God bless.
Good night.
Oh, he's right. She was totally flirting with him. And she talks about God and stuff, all the while she's married and she's flirting with this guy. She doesn't even know. And she goes on to talk about what a good Christian she is. That was so weird. And then what was that with it playing two scenes at the same time? There was a dialogue. There was a dialogue line that we saw them kill Bianca. I never saw that. That didn't happen.
Henry, wake up. You don't want to miss this.
What's happening?
Come to the battlements. One of our patrols reported a company heading here from Skalitz.
The torch has been getting soaked all night. Hey, rude. Tackle. Why are you closing doors on me? Stop it. Oh, this isn't the right way. Hmm? I'm... It must be up these stairs then. Wrong was I? Like trapped here. Like what am I missing? Let's see. How do you see player location? Okay, so I do need to... Yeah, I need to get out of that gate, but it... There's no way to. Unless it's this way? Here we go. Jeez.
Listen up. If it's Sigismund and his army, prepare for the worst. But don't be daunted by their numbers.
What's going on?
I don't know. It doesn't make sense. Why would Sigismund advance on Talmud tonight? Especially since he's lost the element of surprise after the raid on the scouts. Then who is it? The scouts did send the Scarlets to spy on Sigismund. Said he'd set up camp and was getting ready to storm the castle. And so Radzig is an experienced soldier. He'd surely hold the castle for quite some time. It doesn't make sense.
What else did the spy see?
Not much of anything. Before they could get close enough, this huge storm started. And you were right. Sigismund has a hell of a lot of soldiers, including all manner of mercenaries. An army like that has support. Well, anyway, we'll find out when we get there, won't we?
Lucifer and his minion. Who else, Robert?
Sir Radzig. What a relief.
Is his lordship there with you?
Yes, sir. He is right here.
What are you doing up so late, Divish? At your age, you need a good night's sleep.
Well, Radzig, you didn't exactly pick the best time for an outing either. In a big hurry?
It was a bit of a scramble, all right. Believe it or not, this Tempest is a godsend for me and my men. As my old granddad used to say, better a sore throat than a slit throat.
I'd say your grandfather was a wise man. Your messenger told us what happened.
Messenger?
The lad you sent to warn us.
He's alive? He made it to you?
He's here with me. He only got away by the skin of his teeth, though. God, a brave young man. But tell me, friend, how on earth did you manage to get away?
Thank God for this Tempest. When it began, Sigismund's Tatars crawled into their holes and left the storming the castle for more clement weather. We were able to sneak out right under their noses. The Lord be praised. We wouldn't have stood a chance against them.
Would you like to spend the night in Tomber?
Oh, no. When Sigismund finds the castle empty tomorrow, he might come looking for us. We'd only be exposing you to danger. Without me and my men, he has no call to attack you.
What will you do then?
We'll march to Ratai. It's only a short way, and there we'll have a better chance of defense, and enough room for all of these people. If Sigismund should come, better bend your knee, Divish. There's no point dying in a battle that's futile.
You're right there.
Is that boy still with you?
Literally said he was.
I'm here, sir.
You have courage, lad. That I can't deny. I am sorry about what happened. Would you care to join us?
I'd like to, sir, but first I have to return to Skalitz.
Are you mad? What do you want there?
I can't leave my mother and father. I won't leave their corpses rotting in the street. I'll join you once I've taken care of them.
Don't even think of going back there, you donkey. Are you tired of living?
Sir!
Quiet!
Mm.
I'm sorry about your father. But getting killed as well won't help him. Divish, make sure that lad doesn't budge from Talbot until things quiet down.
Not to worry, friend. Anyway, he's injured and needs to recover. I'll lock him up here as if he were hobbled and balding.
I see you've grown a thick skin since your tribulation, sir. But thank you. We'll meet again when circumstances are more favorable. Farewell.
Farewell, friend, and good fortune. Give my regards to Sir Hamish.
I will. Good luck to you and your people, too. These are dark times. Move out!
Men, tonight we'll have triple patrol. Sort out the watches between you as always. And if I catch anyone boozing, playing dice or slacking off, I'll personally break every bone in his body. I want you to keep a close eye on everything nearby. Sigismund will surely have sent spies, and likely men as well, to follow the Skalitz people. Now he knows they've fled. Keep your eyes peeled. Report everything to me at once. Understood?
What is it you need?
I could use an extra pair of eyes. Yours are few. Will you keep watch at the battlefields with my men?
Is that a request or an order?
I'd rather it was a request rather than yes.
Of course I will. I'll have to pay you back somehow after all you've done.
Splendid. Don't worry. I'll tell the men to relieve you later.
Wandering around like a stray sheep. Must be your first watch, eh? I don't think anything much will be happening today. You can just lean against the wall and wait till morning. I'll show you.
I will.
I feel like that would be a mistake. Shit.
See how the self-appointed king wins the love and respect of his loyal subjects.
Indeed, Robo. Sigismund of Luxembourg has a rare talent for winning people over to his cause. You may be in for a surprise. I don't think he will set his heathen dogs on us today.
Greetings, Lord of Talmberg.
That's the bastard who led the attack of Skalitz and killed my parents.
Be an idiot. Do you want to end up like them?
I am Sir Marquardt von Aulitz. I come in the name of Sigismund of Luxembourg, King of Hungary and Croatia, who has resolved to strike against those who disrupt concord in the land, and to restore order in the name of his brother, King Wenceslaus IV.
Restore order by burning and pillaging the king's estates.
Greetings, Sir Marquardt. The efforts of the king's brother to bring order to this chaotic land are undoubtedly noble. It seems to me, though, that he and his army have somewhat strayed. As Burgrave of Prague Castle, I am entirely beholden to the king. And here in Talmberg, divine peace reigned, until your arrival. To what then do we owe the honor of your visit?
Yesterday, His Majesty took action against the enemy of the kingdom, the Ratzik Kopila, who has been using the silver from the Skalitz mine to fund insurrection against the crown. Fortunately, the insurgent escaped. Would you happen to know, noble soul, where he might be at this time?
As far as I know, the Sir Radzik of which you speak is the king's hetman at Skalitz. I find it hard to imagine that he would rebel against our king. Nevertheless, I can assure you that Sir Radzik is not at Talberg. He would be a fool indeed to flee from one castle, where he has little chance of defense, to another, where he has even less. Or do you take the view that my humble manner is any obstacle to your honor?
Am I to inform the king then that the Ratzik Kopila is not at Talmberg and that he has your loyalty?
Sir Radzik Kopila is not here, and I have no intentions of getting embroiled in affairs from which I have nothing to gain.
Very well, sir. As you wish. I will relay your words to the king with the hope he will be as well disposed as you seem to be.
Those who have clean consciences and goodwill may find themselves well disposed even at moments like this, when there is little cause for joy. Farewell, sir.
Auf Wiedersehen.
They're gonna attack anyway.
My lord, you have my utmost admiration.
Get on with your Lord.
Is that what I just did? Okay, I'm gonna say.
God be with you.
So Robart, I need to get to Skalitz.
What would you do there, lad? Sigismund might have left. The place will be swamped. Robber barons, brigands, deserters, and other vermin. Anyway, your lord commanded you to stay here.
So Robart, my parents died there. I can't leave them to be eaten by dogs. What would you do in my place?
Sorry, lad, but I won't take orders. You'll have to wait until everything settles down, and maybe your lord will change his mind.
Why did Sigismund burn down Skalitz and then come here too?
That's war for you, lad. Certain lords have resolved to take things into their own hands and eliminate anyone who doesn't share their view. Unfortunately, Sir Radzik was one of those. What's more, he was sitting on a pile of silver that could help King Wenceslas's allies.
What happened in Gutenberg?
Gutenberg? Well, I'm just a simple soldier, but the good Lord gave me ears, and I've heard some things from Sir Divish, from those who fled from Sigismund's village.
Are there many?
Indeed, but it was the Kuttenberg mercenaries who came to see me, because I knew them from before.
I see.
Listen, lad, these are all gains of the high aristocracy. In Prague, a cabal of nobles rebelled against King Wenceslas, wealthy aristocrats who took against our king for reasons of their own. There's no doubt Sigismund had his fingers in the whole affair. Him and Wenceslas's cousin, Jobs. That cabal helped him abduct the king.
So then why did Sigismund attack Kuttenberg?
Why do you think?
Because the lords there could have risen against him with their armies and stopped his conquest of the Bohemian territories?
That's part of it. King Charles, may God grant him eternal glory, built Prague into a proper royal city, while King Wenceslas took a liking to Kuttenberg. After Prague, it's the most important city in Bohemia, in the entire Holy Roman Empire. He who commands the Kuttenberg silver is king.
So Kuttenberg sided with Wenceslas because he favored him?
Now you're starting to understand. When Sigismund imprisoned Wenceslas and took control of Prague, the people of Kuttenberg began to raise an army against him. So with the attack on Kuttenberg, Sigismund killed two birds with one stone. He defeated Wenceslas's most powerful allies before they could stand against him, and also gained immense wealth.
Where did these humans come from, anyway?
I don't know much about them, only what the Chamberlain said. That they came to Hungary from the east and settled there. They're godless barbarians and merciless fighters. The nobles used to say the Hungarian king shouldn't enlist them, because they dishonor our rules of warfare. But when there's power and money to be had, and believe me, it's always about power.
Jesus Christ be praised.
Can we trade?
If you've got the coin.
Doesn't groschen in chain. No.
I'm done. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed, like and subscribe and follow on Twitch.